It is Monday morning, and I am in my Father's house. I have in my hand a pad, and the pad has pages, and I have on a shirt today. It's a nice shirt, and on this shirt there are four words. The first word is I. I is a word. Sometimes it's a letter. And I refers to me. Of course, you already knew that. But I went to a conference this weekend, my wife and I spent a good bit of time in the garden. Yeah, I had a good time in the garden. The best way to remember something, they say, is to either put it in writing or make it into a video. And as you can see, I have chosen the video, and I'm making it today, and today I believe is the 5th day of March. Now, I went to this conference, and when you go to conferences, you do a lot of sitting, and you get to listen. And this is a few. I'm gonna name a few of the speakers here in a minute. But first, I want to say a little bit more about me, or I, the shirt. How many of you have ever, just like I did that just then. I didn't intend to do that, but I'm going to pick it up. So, I don't know how much you can see on this, but I can see the top of an eye. There may be more there than I can see, looking in this screen. But the first two, I'm going to say, words on this shirt are I am. And I am going to back away from the camera just a little. How many of you have ever felt like, I'll just go ahead and show you. How many of you have ever felt like, are you ready for this? Here we go. All right, I'm going to start backing up slowly. And when I know and I think you can see the whole shirt, then I want to know how many of you, if you see this video, you can comment. And if you don't say anything other than I have, then I will know that you have. And this is the way I have felt before. And it's on this shirt. Now I'm going to back up so you can see. I believe that you can see what's on this shirt. If I back out here, I know you can see what's on this shirt because I can see what all is on this shirt, including that's belly fat, yeah, or fat belly. But I went to a conference this weekend, and it was dealing with the end of the age and the coming of a king who will establish a kingdom. Yeah, this king that comes into rule, I will just tell you for sure that he will conquer. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say about that right now. But this king will conquer. You can book it. Now, I went to this conference, and some people had some very interesting names. And if you ever knew anybody named Tom, and which you probably did, I met one whose name is Tom New. And that is not a K-N-E-W. That's a N-E-W. Tom New. Tom New was a very good host at the conference. He had something to do with the planning, and I appreciate his work. So I am mentioning Tom New. All right. In the spring of the year, I don't know what day it usually happens, but if I go fishing at the lake, I'm always listening. And you can hear birds. You can hear squirrels. Sometimes you can hear a fish jump out of the water and make a splash. But there's a bird that we listen to, or listen for, that come to the lake. And people have gourds for them. They're called martins. And when the martins show up, then you know that some mosquitoes and other bugs that fly are going to die, because bugs are the main diet of the martin. But I met a Joe Martin at this conference, and this Joe Martin lives, or did live, in, as he put it, Pumpkin Center. Yeah. So you got Joe Martin from Pumpkin Center. You got Tom New, and he's from just north of Conway. That's where the conference was, Conway, Arkansas. And they had a speaker there. They sure did. Wally Winter. Wally Winter. Can you imagine a Wally Winter? Well, there was a Wally Winter there. And Wally Winter usually spoke after Cathy Cunningham. Yeah, Cathy Cunningham and Wally Winter knew each other. They really did. And I know they did. But there was another speaker at the conference. Now we got a New, we got a Martin, we got a Winter, we got a Cunning, and we got a Buzzard. Now a Buzzard was the oldest, I believe, speaker at the conference. And a Buzzard has an accent. I mean, if you have never heard a Buzzard's accent, then you haven't heard Anthony Buzzard. But I had breakfast with Anthony Buzzard, and I saw Anthony, several times during the conference. And I would just like to, say here today that I am glad that I met each and every one of these characters at the conference. Although there were several times that I felt like, and this thing has come to an end at about the 10-minute mark.